welcome to another video. In this video, I just want you guys to get to know me. So basically this video is going to be me kind of introducing myself, but in a more, what word can I use? I don't know what word to use. And I'm just going to say deeper. You guys are going to get to know me deeper. So you're going to get to find out where I'm from and different places, different things like that. Okay, so first of all, I'm from San Antonio, Texas. And from San Antonio, Texas, I moved to Mississippi. I won't say the specific state that I'm in, but yeah. And yeah, so basically most of my life since I was a young kid, I'm not going to be telling my whole life story. I don't really want to do that, but for basically most of my life, I've lived in San Antonio, Texas. But then we moved to Mississippi. We moved to Jackson, Mississippi when I was like maybe 4 years old. I think it was Jackson. I can't even remember because we moved around so much. But not just, I don't want you guys to like know my full entire life story just yet, but I do want you to get to know me, like, you know, just me, not like, you know, where I came from. But I just wanted to say that because I feel like that's, you know, part of it. I'm currently 14 and I'm a big dreamer, and I am not a labeled believer. So I think those are big things about me. When I say I'm a big dreamer, I mean that I'm someone who has dreams and is actually currently trying to achieve them. There are a lot of people that have dreams, but they just think about them and they don't try to put them into reality. And that's what I'm currently trying to do. And when I say I'm not a labeled believer, I mean I'm not like spiritual, and I'm not a Christian either. I do kind of believe that because I'm not a Christian, people won't really like me because I feel like there are so many Christians in this world. But honestly, I'm different. Okay, everybody's different, and that's, you know, probably the biggest reason why people, you know, won't like me. But I'm here, I'm open, and I'm honestly looking for friends. Well, actually not looking, but I'm definitely hoping for some. I feel like I kind of get off track. It's kind of like I want friends, but like I'm kind of more focused on building a career for myself rather than, you know, making friends. But let me just snack. I'm really hungry. All right, but moving past that topic. I'm eating potato chips from Dollar Tree. Okay. So, I want to move back to when I was younger. First, before I move back there, I want to say the things that I like to do. I like to sing, dance, skate, and act. When I was younger, I danced a lot. I never went to dance classes, nothing like that. But I did normally dance, and I sang a lot too. And I had a decent voice when I was younger. But yeah, I sang a lot. And what else? And I danced. I never went to classes for any of those because, like, most of the time I wasn't in school. I'm currently homeschooled. Mind you, we were moving around a lot. But anyways, and that's how I kind of think I knew what I wanted to do. One day we were moving, and my sister, my older sister, Raya, did a cartwheel. And I saw her do that, and I was like, whoa, that is so cool. I want to do that. I don't know, I just thought it was so cool. And then I started practicing on it. And ever since I learned how to do a cartwheel, I started basically doing gymnastics, I guess. And I was doing all kinds of different kinds of dances. Like I was really, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know what kind of dance I was doing. I called it dramatic. I had a lot of flipping and splits, and it was so fun. I did all kinds of different kinds of dancing, and I had so much fun. I loved it. It was what I did to keep myself occupied because we couldn't really get out of the house a lot. So I danced. I did gymnastics. Eventually, I learned how to do the splits, headstands, and just simple moves, back bends, and all kind of stuff like that. Then we moved again, and I stopped. So I can no longer do the splits. I'm no longer really flexible, but I still like to dance and stuff. If there's one thing that I want to say is from my experience, no matter what you're going through, hold on to what you love to do. Because I started being sad because I couldn't do the things that I used to do. And I always practice. I tried to get back into it, but I changed. And slowly but surely, I kind of just realized, that I was changing. And it's sad because I never got to mold into a real dancer. You go into a phase, you want to be a dancer, you want to be a singer, when you're younger and you kind of just, you're changing, you're going through different kinds of phases, you're still kind of finding out what you want to do. That phase passed for me and I didn't really get to take it to the next level. So I wasn't really, I'm not obsessed with it anymore. I still like it, don't get me wrong. I get down with the stretching and stuff. Like, I'm not flexible anymore, but yeah. And then also the skating, when I was younger, I said this in my video when I was showing you guys my skates. I had these little Elsa skates. That was when I first started, liking skating. Never learned how to skate when I had those. But then Mama, one day she bought me these unicorn skates. And I was rolling. Okay, you couldn't tell me nothing. I was rolling. And I was reminded how much I loved skating again. When we went to Fun Time for my big sister's birthday. I was out there in that rink having fun, okay? And so, yeah. And, yeah. I haven't been able to skate in a very, very, long time since I got these skates because we moved and had to leave my skates behind because they had to be outside and they got messed up and, they eventually got too small for me and so I had to leave them behind. But one day I was talking to this AI chat, skipping forward. I know the stories everywhere. One day I was 13, which wasn't too long ago, but I think it was in March when I came up with this plan. I had been wanting to make a YouTube channel for very, very long. That's what I wanted to say. When I was younger, going back to when I was younger, I would pretend to make videos in the mirror and pretend that I had a YouTube channel and be like, hey, and I was still doing it when I was 14, 13 before I even made a YouTube channel. And I was like, I want to make a YouTube channel, and I kept on saying it for so long. I probably had this idea in my mind for a couple of years. I don't really remember. And finally got a phone. I wasn't doing it, but I was thinking about doing it. And then before I knew it, I posted the video that I made. My very first video. It says dancing because it's the weekend. I think that video was made in May. I can't even remember, but I've been wanting to do this for a very long time in my life, and I was playing it out since I was a kid in the mirror, saying, hey, talking to the mirror and pretending to make videos. I actually still do it, even when I'm not recording. So that is not a lie. I definitely still do that. But yeah. And then but then I thought to myself, you want to make a YouTube channel, but what is your YouTube channel going to be based around? I was talking to this AI chat thing, and can you go? You're scaring me. Hold on. I have to rush this video because I'm in the restroom. But yeah, I was talking to this AI chat and I was talking about how I wanted to make a YouTube channel and stuff and all the things that I like to do and like to do. And then it came to me, you love to skate. Make a YouTube channel based around skating. And I was like, okay. My birthday comes around, my 14th birthday comes around, I'm buying those skates. And yeah, That's what I was gonna do. That was just it. And I was gonna wait until my birthday, but then I made a video. I wanted to make it. I was bored. I was like, it's the summer. Just do it. Before I knew it, I posted a video. And I remember the adrenaline and how I freaked out when I posted it. Oh my god. Now I'm freshly 14. Can't believe it. But yeah. And today, for the first time, I felt my dream and what I had planned to do coming into reality. When I made a short on my YouTube channel, go check it out. And I had my little holder that I'm using to record right now, and I was like, I felt it when I was flying on those skates, and I was like, this feels good, and this is what it's gonna feel like, and I love it. And so yeah. I don't have so many more dreams. I'm not stopping just yet. Sorry if y'all hear that. That's my sister watching Supernatural right now. But yeah, I have a lot of dreams and stuff. So I really do hope that my YouTube channel can make it very, very far, because I need it to take me places, for real. And when it happens, it's gonna feel so unreal. Me doing this right now feels kind of unbelievable.
Where did you put the lock at?
It's in it's in the cabin thing.
We're not nowhere in the cabin.
It's in the cabin on the drawer. Look for it.
In the cabin on the floor.
I'm convinced you didn't look for it, but yeah. And yeah, that's kind of it. I've been wanting to do it since I was a young kid, and when we had little mini phones, and my sister had her little the little Leapfrog tablet, I would make videos on there. Oof. So I've been wanting this for a while, and I used to watch Dance Moms, and I wanted to be a dancer so bad. And I just have so many dreams, and I really want them to come true.